Okay, so this is my review of the TCL 65-inch 65C825K TV, which is a mini LED screen, not a normal LCD or LED screen, or it's not an OLED either. It's kind of in between an OLED and an LED, like quantum LED, so it's sort of in between those two. It's a very good quality screen. I've had it just literally today, and it's last year's model. Technically, they've actually done an 835K now. But it's very difficult to get hold of, so I've gone for the 825K, which is just about £150 cheaper than the new model, and this one was around about £900, so it's not too bad actually. I run through a few features. So I normally mount the TV to the wall, but at the moment the bracket's slightly higher than it should be, so it comes with a stand and it's very sturdy. It doesn't go anywhere. It's bolted on with 4 screws. Very good. It's got a soundbar built in, a 2.1 Onkyo sound system. So basically it's got the 2 speakers at the side, well, 2 speakers on the sides, which is pretty good. It's all Dolby Atmos, DTS as well, which is handy. It's got all the features. It's also got a sub built into the back, which is quite rare. The newer model's actually got 2 subs in it, but this one, to be fair, does perform pretty well. I think it's probably about a 3-4 inch maybe, I'm not sure, probably 3-inch sub there. That does the job. There's also they've done well with the back of the TV. I mean, this is normally pushed back here, but it's not normally seen. But it's got a gloss black finish to the corners there, which looks really nice. And obviously they've done the fabric on the bottom with the Onkyo soundbar covering as well, which is nice. So we've got on here 3 HDMI ports. None of which, unfortunately, they are 120K. Can't actually see that very well, can we? Hang on a second. Can't really see. Anyway, so we've got 3 HDMI ports in here, none of which are 120 hertz. The new version is 144 hertz, I believe, and 120K at 120 hertz. 120K at on HDMI 2.1. That's what I needed to say. This one hasn't got that. This is a slightly older version, as I say, so it's not quite the same. But it has got optical. It's got USB 3 and USB 2. Different sockets on there. Ethernet, which I've got it plugged into at the moment. And obviously they've got a what's that one at the bottom there? That's got looks like a headphone socket. That's quite handy. Didn't realise that was even in there. That's good. And you obviously got I believe that's FreeSat input as well, which a lot of people know like FreeSat. It has got that, and obviously a normal coaxial connector for a Freeview box or Virgin box, whatever you want to put in there, basically as an extra. So that's quite good. So yeah, what I'll do a bit of a also I forgot about this. It also comes with a camera, 1080p camera. You can use that for like meetings, video chats, that sort of thing. There's a cover on it as well, so you can either have it open all the time, or you can have it closed if you don't want people randomly watching you every now and then. You obviously no one wants that, so that just literally comes off like a lift up magnet thing, so you can have it on or off depending on what you fancy. I may use that, I may not, I'm not sure, but I'll put it on anyway for the review so you can have a look. It also comes with 2 remotes, as most TVs these days do, decent TVs. You've got the main remote, obviously the big one, with all the usual stuff, Netflix, all the extras, bits and bobs, red button for BBC and that sort of stuff, all the usual things. Then you've got the second one, the smaller one, still got Netflix, but it's got the Google Assistant on there and Alexa, voice control, which I'll show you in a minute as well. That works well. That's the Alexa kicking in there. It's got an Android system with Google built in, and that basically talks to the system pretty well. No issues particularly with the function of it. I'll show you how that works. I'll turn it on first. So wait for it to boot up. There we go. Okay. So it's got all the usual features. Oops. Let's go home there. There we go. Got the usual features, usual players, Disney Plus, all the bits and bobs. The Google sort of fluency, so to speak, of all the bits and bobs that are on here are pretty good, to be honest. It doesn't have any sort of lag or anything. It's got a good processor in here. It's not bad. Also, the latest version has got an uprated one again, so I'm sure that's a better version. But this is really good. I'll do a Google search for I'll do a copyright free video, because that's probably a better option. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I'll do a copyright free. There's a Sony one that's copyright free. Sony HDR copyright free demo. That didn't work. Let's try again. HDR copyright free Sony. Ah, there we go. I don't know what I did there different, but there you go. It's that one. I'll show you what the quality of it is like. Let's get to a decent position here. The sound you might not be able to pick up too well. It's Dolby Atmos, as I said, and it's really good. Nice 2.1 system. It does sound really good. I don't know if you can hear the bass that's just kicked in there. It's really good. For a small speaker, a small sub, it sounds nice. I'll try and keep the camera as good as I can. I'll try and get it a bit further. You can see the motion's really good. That's one of the biggest things. I wanted to make sure I'd got good quality motion. Basically because I've done the full calibration on the system anyway. I'll turn it down so you can hear what I'm saying. So yeah, basically what I was saying was I'll do a little bit of gaming here and there on the PS5, which I'll do a separate video for the PS5 on FIFA 23, which obviously just come out, so I'll do a review of that as well. But basically this is the main reason I went for the mini LEDs is because there's no risk of burning like there is on OLED. This is a really bright room as well. So obviously if you're in a bright room with an OLED, you tend to get not so much in the way of brightness from the screen. Whereas LED can do that. So obviously this being a mini LED, you get all the benefits of having like a QLED screen, quantum LED, but also the extra dimming zones, which mini LEDs also give you. But you also get nice deep blacks. But obviously you don't get the full OLED type effect. Obviously you're not going to get that 100%, but it's for the price of it compared to an OLED screen, which is probably half the price for the same kind of size. It's pretty good, to be honest. The quality wise of the motion, the sound system, everything in there is actually really good, to be honest. I'm very impressed with it for the price point. Obviously it's TCL, so they are a revving up and coming brand. A lot of people go for Sony, LG and various other brands and things, but these are really good, to be fair. Obviously the panels themselves are all good quality panels anyway. Not sure what's going on here. I haven't seen it this far back yet, but you can see the colours in there. I'll try and get closer in so you can see. Doesn't lose any quality at all. Look, absolutely spot on. The reds are nice, blues are nice. I think I made a good choice here, to be fair. Normally getting in this close when I'm literally 7 inches from the screen, and it's still getting that quality. There's no blurring, there's no interpolation going on. You can see when I come further away now, it's brilliant, really. They do this in a 55-inch version as well, in case you haven't got room for a 65 or you want something a bit cheaper or whatever it may be. There you go, that's the demo. So yeah, I believe it's quite a good quality screen, to be fair. I'm liking it, actually, to be honest. So yeah, feel free to comment, and I have done all the settings and things. I'm going to turn this off for now, actually. There we go. another demo popped up there, HDR10 one. But it does do Dolby Vision. It does Dolby Atmos, obviously, with that. It does HDR10, DTS sound. It's got all the features. Literally, they're pretty specced up. So yeah, I'm very impressed with it. So yeah, feel free to comment anyway. Subscribe to the channel if you like. I've got a few projects and things on there which you might like. Who knows? But I'll do a FIFA 23 video as well, so you can see that and let me know what you think.